Access Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet,
and real extra ratchet, raunchy.
Let it be everywhere, like.
Coming up. Those shops is upstairs, but we down here by our houses, man. This got hit the wall off the set. We leave that up to. Girl, it's been a while since I told you I love you, and it's been a while since I made all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy, and you sticking with me is something that I don't want to forget. Knowing, girl, I'm gonna show you how much how much I need you. I want you to know that I appreciate you sometimes. I don't know how to say it, girl.
What's the best way to tell you I love you without falling flat? More flowers and cards, you got a ton of that. More trips up the coast, maybe with a toast. You see I'm putting in time, really need to vote. Head full of these words, only one to quote. I choose you over the gold, that's an end quote. What I don't say, I attempt to show. On the journey through night, I'm guided by your glow. So best when you check, yes, over no. Ever question how I'm feeling, ain't no letting go. Center of my world, you a living pearl. Say it to the world, like I do to you. When I can't find the words, it be getting tough. You put a hold on the time when I get a touch. Get your mind out the gutter, I don't mean that. On this page I write facts and I know that.
Since I told you I love you, and it's been a while since I made all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy, and you sticking with me is something that I don't want to forget. Knowing, girl, I'm gonna show you how much I need you. I want you to know that I appreciate you sometimes. I don't know how to say it, girl.
Most of the time I'm too focused on the grind to even let our home problems cross my mind. I knew I should have took a step back from my rhymes, but I thought dollar signs and half nigga dimes. That really was vibes, it never was true. I don't even know how I got up off you. I should have stayed home, but I ran into the road. Kept sneaking out, heart being cold. Looking at you now, I finally understand. It took me a while to turn into this man. I knew I had it in me, many nights felt empty without you, baby. What would it really be? Enough of desert storm tearing down every farm. On the nights when it's cold, I keep you warm. Yeah. For everything I put that on me. You'll never feel like you're
going on.
Yeah.
See the background.
Yeah. You see it. Get your internet fixed. It's bad enough, I had to lose to you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to apologize first and foremost for the eyesore that you see behind me. Yes, I am the gatekeeper. This is my partner in crime.
What up? This is WIZZ.
And this is Behind Enemy Lines, just 5 to 7 p.m. every other Saturday on Access Radio. The eyesore, I do apologize for, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm a man of my word. The Giants lost. We supposed to be in the studio today. You know what I mean? So I had the beard looking crazy with the plain white tee so I don't get affected by the Cowboy jersey. I was going to have to wear all show. You know what I mean? So
I did the next best thing because I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of my word. I gave you the background. Is that not enough?
Yeah.
Is this not what you want?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that, man. But it's it's the enemies behind the lines, so I like that. I like that.
Let me go behind the lines real quick.
I'm saying, look at that. Look at that. See, Red, this is what we do. I'm saying we keep our bets.
I'm a man of my word, because I'm a man of my word. So I want to tell all Giants fans to stay strong. We're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 bets in a row, but I got the next bet. I ain't afraid. Whatever you want to do, I got the next bet. I'm not afraid. We still standing 10 toes down. New York, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Look at him. He got the balloons in the background. He's really feeling himself, ladies and gentlemen. It don't matter. Next bet, whatever the next bet is, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know what I'm saying? By the end of the show, you guys can put in the comments what y'all want to be the next bet y'all think should happen. I'm still going Giants against the Cowboys next game. So, ain't nothing changed. Same bat channel, same bat plays. Whatever y'all feel y'all want the bet to be, make sure y'all put it in the comments. Shout out to Red Spice.
Wow. Hey, listen, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, fellas. I just got some breaking news.
Give it to me.
The Cowboys are dropping out of the NFL.
Oh, man, that's great.
They're dropping out. They're scared.
Thank you. Unlike the Giants, the NFC is the dopest team right now.
I hear you. I see you gloating over there. We see you in a couple weeks. It's gonna be a different program, the second game. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank everybody that's in the comments right now. Like I said, we off location due to the weather today. So make sure y'all stay safe wherever y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for them flood areas. We got a powerful show, fun-filled packed show for y'all today. So of course, we're gonna have our topics in a minute. We're gonna get right into it. About 5:30. The line's gonna open up, you know what I mean? 7080216. You know what it is, 347-708-0216. Y'all can still call in and we can speak to you on the line, or you can put it in the chat and we're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about. At 6:15, we got the wild card coming in. So be ready for the wild card about 6:15, ladies and gentlemen. And the wild card is when you get to bring up a topic you might want to talk about, you know what I mean? And you can put it in the chat. Or you can call in and tell us a wild card topic. We have one that a young man told me about last night, so we do have one on deck just in case anybody's too scared to put it in the chat room. And then at 6:30 we got the pressure check. You know what I'm saying? And the pressure check, sometimes we call out to other people to see if they want to comment. You know what I'm saying? We just go right in the Rolodex and then randomly call somebody. And if you want to be on the pressure check, you can reach out to me. You can email me at bhl family52@yahoo.com, you know what I mean? And just leave me a little message in your number if you want to be a part of the pressure check team, where we randomly call you and ask you for your opinion on what's going on, because maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have never put this in the background. Maybe, I did the wrong thing. Y'all can tell me about it. Don't be afraid. I'm here. All right? So then at 6:45, we got Chucky's Cut, so make sure y'all ready for that. What's Chucky Cut about?
It's a way of making strangers become family. That's all.
It's our opportunity to give back to independent artists, because we was independent artists at once, you know what I'm saying? WIZZ was out there running and ripping in the world, you know what I'm saying? Doing backstage stuff, I be in the studio every now and then. Shout out to Better Green Entertainment, because all this is brought to you by Better Green Entertainment in conjunction with Our Access Radio. So make sure y'all check us out. Artists, we don't care if you yodel, sing, rap, what else we got, WIZZ? Jazz. We want to hear some instruments. What else we got? Spoken word.
All that.
What do you got? All you gotta do, ladies and gentlemen, is email us at bhlfamily52@yahoo.com, MP3 format. All we need is the song name and the artist name, and we get the vote to keep a kill, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get a picture of Chucky, because Chucky's supposed to be up here somewhere too. But that's why it's called Chucky's Cut. So it's up to the people. It ain't up to just me and WIZZ and Al. It's up to the people to vote to see if you want to keep or kill. Yep.
Yeah, we got one exception, man. We take all talent, but nobody can come up here doing no Cowboys jig. No Cowboys jig. Right? That is not acceptable.
Agreed. It's not acceptable.
How about boots and all?
No cowboy boots. No. This is it. This is as much as you get this background. So if you come in with cowboy boots or cowboy songs, we're kicking you out immediately. Trayline was good. Trayline, shout out to Trayline Vieira. They had the ladies in there talking spicy last night. You know what I mean? Lady D is in the building. What's up, Lady D? Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Big Red. Vocals by Jamel High vocals. Jay's in the building. It's funny you said 10 toes down, and I'm watching the Colorado Oregon game. Yeah, I was watching it too. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you should tell everybody in Colorado to tune into Behind the Enemy Lines right now. There's no need for them to watch the rest of this game. I love what Dion is doing. You know, y'all still about a year away. You know what I mean? So don't panic, Colorado. But if anybody reach out to them, tell them tune into Behind the Enemy Lines right now. They already got their numbers for the day.
But I gotta say one thing. Shout out to Yasmin from Phoenix. You know, her son plays for Oregon State. AJ, his number is 65, and he's on the offensive line. Who's doing it?
Is it Oregon or Oregon State?
It's Oregon State.
Oh, well, Oregon is playing right now. Don't get
Oregon. Why I say Oregon? It's Oregon.
Yeah, see, that's Cowboys, man. You trying to get us in trouble, man. Shout out to Yaz and you know, Phoenix Soul, you know what I'm saying, for making it do what it do on her son that's playing with them Oregon Ducks. Yeah, they hey, you gotta fight, you know what I'm saying? This is Dion's first year. He's still doing an amazing job. I like what's going on. They still exciting to watch. Without Travis Hunter, you know it's gonna be an uphill battle today. So I hope that people don't just jump ship on them.
That line looking like the Giants right now.
Oh, see, you know, you just gotta always say something wrong. You know what? Let's get into our topics before I go upside your melon. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again about the Chucky's Cut. It's not up to us, you know what I'm saying? The people get the vote, the keep or kill. Today's artist is all the way from Baltimore, so we taking artists from all over the world. Shout out to That Bastard Groovy. The name of the song is gonna be Bad Dream. And you can find him at his Instagram. We're gonna put it up too at the end of the show. So you guys can go check him out and support his music if you like. So That Bastard Groovy. I got to meet him in person. Young, strong kid, you know what I'm saying? The Cowgirls are not exceptional football players. They play in their tutus. I agree, you know what I'm saying? You heard what people say, they play in their tutus, man. I agree 110%.
This is our year. We them boys.
Oh, we them boys. We them boys. We hear you, man. We hear you, boy.
January.
We want to hear that. So, we got some fly topics for y'all today. WIZZ, what's the topics? What we got lined up?
We got 3 topics.
Mm-hmm.
I have to write. Hold on. Hold on.
He's so busy celebrating, he done forgot, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize.
I didn't forget.
Black screener, you know what I'm saying? Cowboys fan, you know what I mean?
You want me to read?
Again, Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast where we talking about relationships from the male point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies for all y'all that's new. So reach out and tell a friend, come on and talk. We want all types of topics. We want y'all to disagree with us. Phone number 347-708-0216. Like I said, we want to touch on a lot of things to help build healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? By knowing what you're getting into. That's all we want to do. So between 5 to 7, ain't nothing else moving in the city on Saturdays except Behind Enemy Lines. When we can't stand each other. But for the next 2 hours, we going to get along.
We're going to get along. And as you see, we get along right now because what's the background?
Oh, man. You're going to rub it in. All right, so topic number 1. What's topic number 1?
Are you with me because you love me, or hold on. Okay, are you with me because you love me, or is because I help you survive?
Are you with me because you love me, or because I help you survive? You know the funny thing about it was when I thought about this topic recently, I thought about that clip that you sent me when the girl was talking about was it more of appreciation for the man and how, you know, at one point she was always worried about his money and XYZ until she started getting her own money. Remember that clip you sent me?
Yeah.
Well, at the very last end of that, you know what I'm saying, when she was talking about how girls was watching their man's money and thinking that his money is your money, she was like, listen, are you in a relationship because you love the person, or are you just here to survive? You know what I'm saying? And that made me think about it, WIZZ. How many relationships are together just because you're surviving? You're using that other person to survive, not over love. You know what I'm saying? Not companionship. You know what made me think of that song? You remember that song? The OJ's, I think it is. You remember that song, Wiz? Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You remember that?
Oh, I'm taking it back.
No, you remember that?
Yeah,
When I heard her say that's what jumped in my mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know that's topic number one. Are you with me because you love me, or because I help you survive? You know what I mean? Tell the truth. Have you been in a relationship where you use someone to get over? You know what I'm saying? That you knew you wasn't really feeling, but you made it happen. Number two.
A hallway pass is a hallway pass needed in a relationship?
Is a hallway pass needed in a relationship? What you think, Wiz?
When you say that, man.
and then when we talk about this, Wiz, we talk about male and female, not just guys getting a hall pass. Would you give your woman a hall pass? Traylon said a lot of people are together to survive, bro. It's sad. And that's why I want to dive into that. You know what I'm saying? Really, and topic number one is really serious. And I think it'll open the eyes on why you're having so many struggles in your relationship, because you know, two people being in a relationship both for something totally different, you know, can give you a lot of problems. Yeah. So, Wiz, what you think about the whole pass?
Men would love it.
You don't think women would love it?
I'm saying no. What Red said? I said men would love it.
Healthy relationships don't need whole passes. We're gonna debate that, Red. We're gonna debate that. You know what I mean? Because there was a study that I was reading about where women become more bored quicker than men now. You know what I mean? So when you're in a relationship and you think just because your woman is active with you, you know what I mean, she's bored. And when she gets bored, you know, if you're not into trying new things and reaching out and, you know, learning how to become better at it, you know, that might lead to a lot of those issues when people are catching the man on the side. A pass for if, you know, the whole pass is when you get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to go out and do you for a day. It's not an open relationship. We're gonna get into that because it's rules to a whole pass. It's not an open relationship. Usually it's for people that always say, like, jokingly, oh, if I was with Alicia Keys, you know how I do. When I was with Alicia Keys, she give me a chance, you know, with Sanaa Lathan, you know what I'm saying? But she already belong to Al. You know what I'm saying? I won't tell vocals about Jamel, though. You know, I won't tell. I won't tell.
That's my baby. That's my baby. That's
not your baby. You know what I'm saying? So usually the whole pass is exclusively, you know what I'm saying, for your dream. But what if some people are serious about the whole pass? You know, could it help your relationship? You know what I mean? Could it do something good for you?
Okay, when you say whole pass, right? What does it entail?
Well, see, that's the beauty about the whole pass, you know, is if you and your partner decide together as a unit. Like you don't just cheat. See, you don't just cheat, Wiz. It's not I'm gonna go cheat. Like, no. We can say fantasy pass. I like Lady D. She put that fantasy pass. You know, it's supposed to be a structured agreement between the two individuals that's in a relationship. So whatever y'all decide that the whole pass is going to be, then it could work. And like Lady D said, yes, it can just be anyone. Or sex drive is always up, and women think that they are more in fantasies. Yeah, it does, but it also said just generally, you know what I'm saying? And I got some quotes that I'm gonna read, like, in the first couple years, it's like 60% they enter the sex with you. Then after 4 years, it drops drastically to 50%. And then after 20 plus years, it drops another number down even lower. You know what I mean? So the longer you're in a relationship, the harder you got to work to keep that connection. You know what I mean?
Who's sex drive drop? Which ones drop? Men or women?
Women. Men, our drive stays usually the same or more. So even if we are not really in tune, we still want to have, you know what I'm saying, relations. You know what I mean? So it's the women that get bored very quickly, and that's why a lot of men gotta, you know, you think that you I think Cat Williams said it in one of his stand-ups. Like, you keep showing up with the same ding dong, ta-da, ta-da, and she like, nah, that ain't it.
You gotta keep it interesting.
You gotta keep it interesting. And what we got for number 3?
Number 3. Okay. Number 3. Can your checklist steer you in the wrong direction?
And you know, when I want to attack this, I want to attack it from a different range. I don't want to just talk about what's the stereotype of checklist we usually get in a relationship, Wiz.
Financial. It could be
right.
financial.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like sometimes people get comfortable, don't want to go out, you know, as far as, you know, they just, you know, try stuff, go away. You know, you want to spend your life with somebody, you want somebody, you know, to travel with, a travel buddy. But usually it's a lot financial, and there, I mean, to me, they want, a lot of women want somebody with stability.
Fact. And that's why I want to attack it from a different level. Want. Shout out to Trey Line because he's online too. And he said, our sex drive is always up, and the women think that they are more in the fantasies, right? When he said that, when I was looking at their show last night, and one of Dot's friends, I forgot who it was, but they was talking about, like, you know, if a guy got a foot fetish, he look at my feet, and it's over type thing. I'm just paraphrasing. Y'all gotta go back and watch the full show, and then, you know, I'm just paraphrasing, okay? I'm just paraphrasing. Go back and watch the full show. But, you know, what if, you know, him kissing your toes might take your relationship to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Is your checklist taking you away from something that might be great?
Yeah.
Would you let him lick your toes to have a great relationship?
The checklist hurts more one because of what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Their checklist, us, you know, we don't like us, we just want peace.
Yeah, but how we gonna get the peace? See, that's why we got to work on our checklist to find out how we're gonna get to a peaceful point. Because it's always fun in the beginning. When we talk about these relationships, and I think that's what some women think that's it. Lady D, what part of it? You know what I mean? Like, when we talk about relationships, and I want a lot of guys to get this, you know what I'm saying? One of my rules that I learned after many, many years is that it's always fun in the beginning. You know what I mean? So after you put in some time, that's what you really find out how much work you got to put in to have a successful relationship. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? So your checklist, I feel, got to grow, and it has to change sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, well, I wouldn't say you can't, but if you're in your mid 40s, right? Should your checklist be the same exact as it was when you was 21, Wiz?
No, it can't.
And you got some of these older men who are still chasing the same checklist they had when they was 21 years old, and they wondering why they're not in a successful relationship. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Lady D said the big package. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, is that on your checklist? Does he always have to have a big package? You know what I'm saying? Rough and stuff. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen.
99, say 99.
99, everybody go night. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all ready. We're about to hop into the first topic. You know what I'm saying? 6:15, the wild card. If you got enough heart, about 6:13, start putting some stuff in the chat about topics you might want to talk about. That's just 3 topics that we gonna try to attack today. It might go well, it might not. Make sure y'all all tag somebody, share this link, let them know we live. It's a flood outside. Where else would you want to be than with us? Come on, where else you want to be, Wiz?
What up, Linus?
Come on.
Buying in me
Linus, what up?
Whatever.
What up? Come on, get with us. At 6:30, the pressure check. And at 6:45, Chucky's cut, that bastard groovy. And crowd.live is where y'all got to go. I'm going to say it again. Crowd.live is where you guys got to go so you can vote to keep or kill it. It's not up to us. And we will put our stamp on this, man. 2024, Wiz, we're going to do everything we need to do to get in this studio. Shout out to producer being in the building. To get in the studio and get this first mixtape done with all the artists that didn't make the cut. So crowd.live, you got to go so you can vote. Tell a friend, everybody. And the code is B as in boy, C as in cat, F as in Frank, 7, the number 7, and Z as in zebra. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and you just go vote. If you like the track, if you don't like the track, it's all right. If you want to leave your own commentary in there, ladies and gentlemen, you could do that too. All right,
You could do that.
you could do that. Tell the artist if you like it or not, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Extremities in the building, Jose Ferreira. You know what I'm saying?
What up, bro?
Making it do what it do. So first topic, I'm glad you're here, Jose. We want to talk about some things, man.
Yes.
Are you with me because you love me or because I help you survive? Wiz, have you ever been in a situation? I want to tell the truth, Wiz. Tell the truth.
Yeah, yes, I was.
Have you ever mooched off your partner and just used her to get over?
No, not mooch. I mean, I think it was another leverage. It wasn't never no mooch. It was just like coexisting.
Coexisting. Break that coexisting down to us. I want to know how you coexist.
Because you didn't want to seem like, to me, it's not survival. It's failing. You don't want to fail.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
shout out to Melly Beans in the building. Can you read that one, Wiz?
Okay, I can't see none over here. Hold on. Shit, I'd rather be in Montgomery, boy, babe. What's that, Montego Bay? Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Oh,
he was
said, yeah. Yeah, I was like, right now, that'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Question. All right, so let's put it on the flip side. Now that you've been through a couple season relationships, we ain't talking about what's going on now. We're not talking about what's going on now. Can you look back and reflect and see that a woman that stayed with you because what you brought to the table outside of sex, we're not talking about sex. It could be, when we say survive, we're not just talking about sex. We're talking about finances to a certain degree. We talking about.
I thought you were about to say now. I thought to say because I learned a lot from these masseuses. They be teaching you different positions.
There you go with the masseuses.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I learned. I'm saying, listen.
You paid to play with Miss England.
I guess it's more. It would be because it was surviving.
It was survival. It was survival.
I said it would be surviving with me.
Jose said people coexist just to survive. And now I want you guys' honest opinion. Mm-hmm. It's just surviving what we here for. Is it worth it? Is it worth it, Weird, to just survive? You got one life.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. If you have to be with somebody because of that, it's not love. It's not because you want to be there. You there for a reason to survive. Survival is not a feeling.
So when I sit and I think about it, you know what I mean? At one point, I could say I might have been in a situation or two where it was just for survival. You know what I mean? And I definitely think that I was used in a couple situations, you know what I'm saying, where I was used for survival. You know what I mean? Because, back in the days, late 80s, early 90s, right? I used to pack bags, you know what I'm saying? I was getting money back in those days, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's before, the drug era kicked in, you know what I'm saying? It was already Lincoln, but, everybody wasn't hustling. Everybody was packing bags at one point to get some money. And I used to make a nice chunk of money. You know how many girls said they would be my girlfriend just to get money out of me while I was packing bags? They used me, Wiz. They took advantage of my love. Could you believe that, Wiz? Yo, Wiz, let me tell you a quick story, right? Funny story, right? There's one girl that was supposed to be my girl, right? That I thought she's my girl, right? So I went to a party, right? And this is how I found out she wasn't my girl. When Doodle Brown came on, there was another man when the lights turned on. She just used me and abused me, man. What happened? Don't stop, get it. And I was young, and that was like one of my first parties I went to, right? So imagine the girl you think you in, you see this big burly guy all over it. Don't stop, get it. Don't used and abused me. So I had to learn. A lot of work. Yes. Yeah. Focus about Jamel said a lot of work. Should we just be holding on to survive? You know what I mean? Like, is that a normal thing? Have we made that normalized?
Hold on. Let me see what Jose wrote. He said if they are alone, then anxiety from reality sets in. That's so true.
And that's true. That's true. I did some research. Of course, I was in the books, you know what I'm saying? And there was a survey, not a survey, but just a nice read that I found. And it says 11 reasons why men stay in relationships.
with women they don't love. You know what I'm saying? It was by Angela
That's
Berto.
good.
It was
You already know.
dope. It gave us the 11 reasons, and I want to go back and forth with y'all and the people, and that was in there somewhere, Jose. What you just said about the anxiety kicking in, you know, and it made me think: is it just men, or do women do the same thing too, and it's just more covert? You know, because my man, I be watching the side man guy. I like him. I be like, he's my guy on TikTok now. The Jamaican side man. Like, you got to do better. Make it work. I definitely gotta send you one of those videos. He be cracking me up.
Yeah, you
But
gotta make it the right man.
yeah, you gotta make it work. But even when you hear some of his videos, some of the stuff that he's doing as a side man or high quality stuff. You know what I mean?
But I gotta say it like this: when the check in, we gotta treat relationships like a car. When that check engine light comes on and it says emotional, that's a problem. I'm not even
Oh,
saying physical, because physical could always go.
Jose said people seek love in the wrong places, then stay together for convenience. Yes, convenience was up there too. And shout out to Sean checking in. He said they still do it now. What part do they still do now? Can you call it love if you're being used? No, that's what I'm saying. So the partner thinks that you're staying because you're in love, you're in tune, you're connected. You know what I mean? So every time you leave and you worried about that work husband or that extra phone call that niggas put their phone on super vibrate or silent, you know what I'm saying? And then you see it lighting it up, you know what I'm saying, at certain times.
Putting the
Then you
phone,
can't wonder
phone
why.
face down.
Yeah, you can't wonder why, you know what I'm saying, your relationship seems to be so bumpy. You know what I'm saying? You get the cold shoulder when you come in, or when you try to go out, you know what I'm saying? Date night never goes right. And they always say, the weirdest things just to get out of the situation because they need you for certain things, but you're not really the one that they're, connected to, but the one that they might be connected to in the other way doesn't have the things to support what they need. That makes sense, Wiz? That's crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In 2023, to realize that this is how people's acting and this is how they get into it again. So if you wonder why, you keep finding that girl on the side or you keep finding that guy popping up.
Okay, but let me say this, and I'm looking at it this way too. Some people like celebrities, or no, I'm usually like Hillary and Bill.
Mm-hmm.
She stayed. She had to work it out because leaving him would have hurt her campaign. It would have hurt him as a president, and like this.
Well,
So
I think that's a
it's
little
sometimes
different.
when it comes. No, but I'm just saying they stay for survival. It's like becomes a job.
But she didn't get the job anyway, Wiz.
No, but I'm just saying that either way. I'm just saying staying in a long marriage term lives like that. Some people it becomes a job because
It is.
when it comes,
It's a job. I agree with you that it's a job to keep a
even
relationship
though she
together.
didn't get the job, I'm just saying with him, she could have
No, I
left.
mean she didn't get the presidential seat. But
No, but I'm saying
you
way
know,
before him. But I'm saying while he was a president, would have been easy for him to leave
yeah, but
when the
see,
divorce.
did she really want to leave? Was she leaning on his accord just as much as it looked like he was leaning on
That's what I'm
hers?
saying.
Did he bring certain things to the table that she needed? You know what I'm saying? Like being in a relationship is a job. For anybody that's on the live right now can say they in a relationship and it's not like a job. I don't know what to tell you. And you don't get paid for the overtime. You putting it in.
Yeah.
Jose said it became a career. It does become a career, long life career. It does become a long life career. And see the beauty thing, I kind of like how Jose put that. Because see, now I think about it like this, Wiz, right? Let's think about it like that. If we look at it like a long-term career, the best thing you can do with your career is continue to grow, right? So as long as you're
Mm-hmm.
improving on the job, because you're doing a good job, you're not gonna have certain things that we talk about, like topic number 2, when we talking about having a hall pass. If you're working and evolving that relationship, those things are gonna be not needed or obsolete. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about these 11 things, and we're gonna see if you guys want to rank them a little bit higher, a little bit lower, and how you feel about it. So number 1 was love clouds things, and when you go to this topic, you'll be able to find out where, because I want you guys to really read all the way through it and get to a point where you understand why it's important to know where you stand in these relationships. So when it talked about love clouds things, it means love clouds your judgment, right? So a lot of people, when we talk about the 11 reasons why men stay, he did fall in love in the beginning, right? And he was attached to you, right? And he was happy, right? But then what happened? Things fall apart, and because you were too much in love in your mind, you didn't make the right decision to get out when you needed to get out. How many people have gone through that? How many people have been in situations like that where you stayed on just because your mind was telling you that you still in love, but you knew everything else was wrong? Keep 100, Wiz.
That's true. A lot of people stay because of that.
So when I first went and I saw that as one of the opening topics, it's like, wow, I never thought about it like that. But imagine, when I saw that girl dancing with the guy, and I thought I was the guy. Imagine if I'd have been in love, I probably would have stuck around. You know what I mean? Until they got to the stinky leg part. I probably would have stayed around and kept making excuses. How many times we make excuses when we think?
I mean, yeah. You don't see it because of love. Yeah.
And it's not even real love. It's not even real love. So if you aren't really in love, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, man, what does love consist for you? You know what I'm saying? When you hear the word love, how should someone view that, Wiz?
They should view it as a feeling from the heart and how you feel about a person.
Well, I think it goes deeper than that. Like a feeling from the heart. I think it goes deeper than that.
It's an emotion. Emotion is a deeper emotion for a person.
Emotions get us in trouble. You can't be.
No, but I'm just saying. But that's something they're saying. But I'm just saying. People say, "Okay, let me hear this. Let me tell you this. How many times you hear?"
Listen to Jose. He said, "As the other four-letter word, LOL."
Yep. But I'm just saying, how many times you hear that we can't? My emotion is gone, but I still love him.
Well, see, then that's not true. See, I don't think you can have the emotions without love. See, me personally, you know what I mean?
It's because it shows because I have love for him, but I'm not. It's the same as I have love for him, but I'm not in love with him.
And like I said, this article you guys can find on blonde.com, and it's spelled BOLDE.com. I think, when you said, you can love someone and not like them, or vice versa, that's a problem, because I want to like you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what they're saying about that. You can love someone and not like them. So when you don't like a person, you're not going to be in tune with them like that. You're not going to be on the same page. And
that's true, but look at Michelle Obama, what she said about Barack. And I was like, she said for 10 years, she didn't like him, but she stayed.
Which one is worse, not being liked or not being loved? And you guys are put in the comments. I would like to know what y'all think. Which one is worse, not being liked or not being loved in a relationship? And I think it's, me personally, not being liked. I think if the love is strong, it's always going to be a connection. But I want you to like me as well. To make things really connect in the way it's supposed to connect. Being in love versus just usual love speaks volumes. They get into a comfort zone just to live for survival, and we definitely gonna get to that. You're right, Jose. We definitely gonna get to that. Number two, they get comfortable just like that. That's number two. Usually, when you're in a relationship, and Jose just touched on that, it's number two. I kind of would put that number one. What you think about that being number two is?
Yeah, that could be like 1A.
1A?
I mean 1B. 1B, 1A.
I feel that's the biggest thing. A lot of people stay because they're comfortable. You get off of work. How many times, and people, you in the chat, don't lie.
How many times you go to work and be happy as hell, and as soon as 3 o'clock hit, before 3 o'clock hit, you're like, oh goddamn, I gotta go home. You already made up your mind that you're gonna be upset, but you know you got a certain thing that's gonna make you comfortable because you can run into that little sheltered environment that you created, and it gets you through the night. You ever been through that situation where you was just like, God damn, I gotta go back here and deal with this. But you know what?
No, I've never been like that.
Yeah, but that's why. Remember the other day I shared it on Instagram where he was like, yo, you got to make the right choices. And the guy was playing the video game and the family was standing right there. And then he pulled a green screen in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all doing because y'all comfortable. As long as you got power for the video game, he pulled the green screen up on him. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't like me. Yeah, I agree too. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you 102, Red. Like liking me is important, man. I feel like it makes you enjoy me. You know what I'm saying, Wiz?
I feel like if a person likes you, right, and I mean they'll love you, but like you is more like they're into you more.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. But I feel like when you like someone, and I'm not saying I want you to just tolerate me, but you tolerate certain things, but then you also, I feel like you want to work through them. And I think men, especially,
that's what
when
love
I don't like you, they don't want to work through it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think.
What you saying is with somebody like you, they feel comfortable. I mean, what you said about life?
I feel like when you like me, you want to tolerate, you want to work through it more. Like I feel you want to continue to fight.
Because love, you were like, hey, I'm gonna just be there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember that song? You remember that other song when love calls? You better answer. See, depending on what kind of love is calling. It depends. You know what I'm saying?
See, my whole thing is
you gotta like me before you love me. But what about those people that go through love at first sight, Wiz? What about those ones?
Love at first sight, to me, how they say it is really truly it's just a phase. Because
you think it's a phase?
Yeah, love at first sight like that. Because if you love me at first sight, then
come on, ladies, let us know.
What else you feeling? What else you feeling?
Is love at first sight a phase, fellas? Have y'all ever felt like y'all went through love at first sight? Keep it 100 with us.
To me, it's like I like you a lot.
Jose said there are individuals who become lifelong soulmates, even though they cannot be together. See, that's crazy. Great friends for life. Yeah, that's good. And see, I'd rather be a great friend than be in a faulty relationship with.
Yeah.
But Joseph P said, nah. You do love me. What? You do have to love me first if you don't know me. How do you love me first if you don't know me? Well, it's
exactly. It gotta be light.
No. Some people get the Pepe Le Pew. Y'all forgot about Pepe Le Pew? He's in love with that cat.
It's like, because what if you love them person, then it's like you see them before you even speak to them. Then as soon as you know them, like, it has to grow.
I don't know. We're gonna have to do.
You might be attracted. Yeah. It's attraction.
No, some people say it's not attraction. That they saw the twinkle in their eyes and they knew that was the one for them.
There's some part attraction, but sometimes what if it doesn't match?
Yeah, that's true. It couldn't match. Red Spice said, physically you can love at first sight, but true love goes beyond the physicalness. I can agree with that. Jose said, LOL. I'm not gonna go through all 11. We're gonna skip around once again, ladies and gentlemen. At 6:15, we got the wild card coming in. Don't be afraid to throw your topics in there. Shout out to Kaya NYC. You know what I'm saying?
What else, Kaya?
Also, the whole family that's getting it done with the music. Young love is the only pure love. Ooh, I like that one, Wiz. After a certain age, is filled with conditions / survival. Woo! Wiz, what you think about that?
I like that.
Yo. We have to read.
You know, he also broke down date for us too. You know?
Yeah, I know. But that's why I love to have. I love to have Kaya in the building. Loyalty get you all that. Loyalty gets you all what, Key? Because see, loyalty, I believe, changed based on if you like the love. You know what I'm saying, Wiz?
I'm gonna say it like this: the breakdown between love versus loyalty. I'd rather have loyalty.
Yeah, but people
Loyalty
a
is the
lot of
better.
times, a lot of times people are only loyal when the situation is beneficial to them. Ladies and
Not all the
gentlemen,
time.
in the post, let us know how many people been loyal when it hasn't benefited them. Let's see what the numbers is on that. Do you have that twinkle in your eye? Oh, hold on, I'm about to read that. Do you have the twinkle in your eye when she left you on the dance floor? Yeah, man, I had a twinkle in one eye and a tear in the other, man. You know, but you know the funny thing, I ain't even get to dance. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I was supposed to be at the party. I just snuck up there, you know. And I saw something I wasn't supposed to see, probably. You know what I'm saying? Metaphysical levels of understanding between the two will cut out all the nonsense when love is just put into the word and the real essence of the emotion. Oh, I like that. The real essence of the emotions. You can't love me if you don't like me. What's up, Wiz? People say you can't love. Loyalty gets you nothing. See, I'm with Lady D on that because you can be loyal for the wrong things. You can be loyal to the wrong thing.
But my whole thing, a loyalty person, if you lose that, then you really did yourself justice. People will love you, always love you like that. As far
But
as
what
that.
if
But
they only
loyalty
loyal?
is a
What if they're
bond.
only loyal to you because you got the 1.4 mansion and you got the 2-car garage? You know what I'm saying? And they don't get to work on Tuesday and Thursdays. What if they only loyal to
Loyalty
that?
people will have your back when you're not even in the room.
What you mean by have my back? Have my back and then take how my man Eddie Murphy said, take half. Half. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? Eddie, you don't want to talk
See,
about
that's
this?
love. See, that's
That
love.
love? What's
Love.
love
She
got to
love,
do
but
when I'm kicking in your
she
whole
can
damn
love
room?
you on the conditions of what you
See,
can bring.
Lady D
See,
on it today, man. Lady D
wait,
is on it. She said, not true, Wiz. And
but
you
I'm
know what
just
she
saying,
said? You
they
know
can
what she
always
said,
love you
Wiz?
for what you bring, what you have.
Wiz, you know what she said? She said, let's be clear about that. Not true, Wiz.
But I'm just saying, they can love you for what you have.
Sleeping on the park bench or living in the house is true loyalty. Exactly. Let's see if you lose the house and go to the park bench, how strong that loyalty gonna be.
Will that love be? I'm saying love. It's well, okay. Then it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't when it comes to that, because loyalty and love could be the same. She can love what
So
you
now,
bring to the table, what you can benefit her,
see, bring to the table.
like survival.
We don't talk
I'm
about that.
saying okay, we don't
This
bring it
is
to the
all
table.
going to survival at the end of
That's
the
the
day.
obstacle.
He
That's the
said,
obstacle.
Key said, you're only loyal to something you love. Can that be true? Because I don't know. I know a lot of people in relationships where they loyal, but it's not because they in love. It's because what they benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Same with I say it's the same way.
Yeah.
I say the same way.
Let's get back to the 11. We're gonna get back to that, ladies and gentlemen. Please continue to comment, and you guys can make comments to each other as well. Let us know if we missed something you want to go back, because loyalty is not enough for me. I'm sorry. Number 4 was laziness.
See, we behind the lines. See, we behind the lines right now. See, the enemies are behind the lines.
We gotta be behind the line. This is where the action really happens, behind the line.
I go with loyalty.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, loyalty ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Love, I'm saying people can love you for what you can bring.
Number 4 was laziness. Number 4 was laziness. The person is just too lazy to even leave the relationship. It's like, fuck it, I'm here and I'm gonna stay. You know why? You know, eventually, if you ain't moving, I ain't moving. You be the first one to flinch.
I say it's more than that. Like, wow, laziness.
Yeah, laziness was number 4.
I stayed because I was lazy.
I think you were like number 5 because we kind of touched on number 5 throughout the day so far. Perks outweigh the negatives. That's where you get that loyalty. When the perks outweigh the negatives.
That's what you get. It is also comes with love. Let's be clear. It could be love too.
Reggie said everybody wants you to die for them, but would they live for you? See, now that's a good quote, and I heard that before. Laziness equals complacency. You're right. You know what I mean? So you surprised, but no. Number five. the perks outweigh the negativity. So you could be loyal because you got good perks. You know what I'm saying?
You could be loved because you can get that handbag that you always wanted.
Listen. No. They want the real perks. They want that
you
platinum
can get
card.
I love him because he takes me on trips.
Oh, D says she loved that one. Number 5, perks outweigh the negative. That's why they stay. The perks outweigh the negative. A lot of times, I think people miss out on that too. I think number 5 is very key for any relationship that you're in right now.
So
Make
now
sure
you got me thinking.
that the
I ever
perks.
stayed in a relationship because I was lazy?
Yeah, you probably did.
I didn't want to go. I was just lazy in the relationship.
Reggie said loyalty isn't enough. Loyalties shift constantly. See, it's very hard to find good loyalty, man. Loyalty is just different because most people are going to be loyal to them. What benefits them? You know what I mean? That's kind of spelling your soul for lack of self-esteem. I agree, Jose. You know what I mean? Number 6, you're gonna love this one. You ready for number 6? And I believe everybody done number 6. 2 incomes is better than 1.
Amen.
How many times y'all done stayed in these relationships because they got that bag, they got that paper, everything's connecting. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never have to go in the store and worry about what you could or couldn't spend. Food on the table. You in a hell of a relationship. You know, remind me of Jada Pinkett. I need that money. I need this money. You know what I'm talking about. Like, baby, you know what you're gonna do for this. I need that money. You know what I'm saying? I need this money. Key, you said no, not out of what? Ladies and gentlemen, remember the wild card's coming up at 6:15. Be in tune to have y'all topics ready.
No, he
sure,
didn't say
it is
that.
because I can save most of my money and spend his. See, and you know, I know women was gonna be the first one to jump at that. You know what I'm saying? Kaya said, "Amen." Get the collection plate to the back. Key said no, not you said no. Not to number 6. Key, number 6. 2 incomes is better than 1. Key, you want to stay with a shorty if she had the paper and you was right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you ain't the greatest in the world. You know, the top ain't right, but you just gotta tighten it up every other day. You wouldn't stay. Life has come to that point.
It makes it easier.
These tough times where people settle. Just look at the rent price alone. That's why I said number 6 is it. You know what I'm saying? That was Jose. Wiz that said that. You want to read this one? Wiz, go ahead.
Okay, let me see. That income is what's holding a lot of relationships together these days. Okay, hold on. A lot of people are loyal to a lot of bags and perks, not the person.
Is it worth it, ladies and gentlemen? And I need y'all to tell the truth. Be truthful. Be truthful, Wiz. Would you stay because you're afraid that you can't afford your lifestyle without the person you was with? How many of y'all online right now is now in a relationship where you can't stand that person, but you there because the money right, the rent paid, the bill paid, car note is all right, and whenever you need, you can scratch that itch. Why are you staying? See, we got to get to a point where money is not supposed to control you, Wiz.
Yeah,
money is supposed to control you, Wiz.
And then once it control you, then if they know that you control you, then you're screwed because they'll like treat you like the birds in the park, and you and the person is feeding the birds, and you want the birds feeding, and they give you little crumbs.
But see, here's the funny thing. You know who gets tricked in this scenario? The person with the money, because they think you with them because you're happy and you're in a great relationship.
But then they wake up.
Whenever they at work or whatever the case may be, you sliding, you got your piece on the side, you in these triangles because you're not really going after what you truthfully love. Reggie said people are still living in the pandemic relationships, not loving relationships.
Oh.
I feel like pandemic relationships been going on since forever. We just finally labeled them. That's what we doing. I'm not staying because I'm afraid. I just rather spend most of his money. Producer P, you over there lying. Yeah, and my mother, LOL. Yeah, I'm with my mother, LOL. Yes, but if all fails, we can have a rent party. I ain't mad at you, Tammy Hayes. Have a rent party. I'd rather be by myself. That's too much, too damn much work. And I agree. You know, if you really can be happy by yourself, or you gotta leave the money to find that person, it might be someone, you know what I'm saying, that is really there, that's gonna connect with you on all the other spiritual, physical, and emotional levels that you need to keep that relationship in a good place. That's what it's supposed to be about. Couldn't do it. Tried it in the past, in the younger days. Then reality sets in when you think of your future and the long term, and that's what you got to do. Wiz, you got that one?
Okay, let me see. If you notice, a lot of rich people are sad in their relationship, friendships, and romantic, because they are not sure where the person's loyalty lies. Mm-hmm.
I think you shouldn't worry about the loyalty, man. There's a movie that's on my mind right now. I can't remember the name of it, where he caught his wife cheating with the guy that had the books in his house, and he hit he hit him in the head with the globe and he died. You remember that movie, Wiz? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I forget the name of it, but you can see with movies like that where she was loyal to herself. She just didn't know how to get out and find out what the love language and connection she really needed for herself. I'm gonna read through the other ones pretty quick, and then we're gonna move to topic number 2. And I want y'all to go back and read this on globe.com. All right, and that's bolden.com, BOLDE.com. Reasons why men stay in relationships with women they don't love. Okay, number 7. You scared to leave because the spouse is attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want out, but shorty bad. She got that 30, 35, built like a brick house. So you don't want to leave because you don't want to see them cake. How he said, I love to see you go. Well, he said, I love to say goodbye, but I hate to see you leave. You know what I'm saying? One of those situations.
Yeah, you don't want nobody else to have.
You don't want nobody else to be holding things. Number 8, pressure from the family. You know what I'm saying? And it happens. You know, if you got a family that in their eyes, you know what I'm saying, being successful is married, you know what I'm saying, two cars, garage, and all this other stuff, and you know, you staying with this person because they got that, but you're really not in tune. You're really not connecting. Number 9, fear of the unknown. And I think number 9.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Did you say that they stay around for pressure from the family?
Yeah. That's in there. Number 8.
That's why Wiz is still a Cowboy fan. He's getting pressure from the family, right? And he can't move on to the Big Blue because the pressure is heavy on him.
Yes.
You know, he got to learn how to move on his own independent way, so he don't have to suffer through the Cowboys anymore.
Yeah,
you're right.
Come on over, Wiz. We'll protect you over here.
I can't do that to Jerry. I can't do that to Jerry. I gotta be loyal. I gotta be loyal.
Hey, you know Jerry's on that picket line. You better watch out, Wiz. Greedy don't want no one else to have what you don't want. That's greedy. You're right, Lady D. First of all, you should be surviving on your own. And I agree, vocals about Jamel, but there's a lot of people that aren't surviving on their own. You know what I'm saying? For a multiple, you know, a slew of different reasons. But for the most part, it's because you ain't taking care of your own business. I agree with you, vocals. Jose's laughing. Kaya, he laughing out loud. You know what I'm saying? So we got number 9, fear of the unknown. A lot of us, and I think number 9 should have been further up on the list, like around 3 or 4, because a lot of people stay in relationships just because they're afraid. And I'm not talking about the abusive one, Wiz. You know what I'm saying? Where you get
scared to be alone. No, they're scared to be alone.
Scared. And I think Jose touched on that earlier. Number 10, he worries she'll find someone better. Brother, don't be afraid if they find someone better. Female, don't be afraid if you get with somebody better, because that's all opinion based, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying, Wiz? You know, just because he's scared don't mean he's healthy. Just because he's fat don't mean he's out of shape. That's opinion. Right, Wiz? Yeah. Number 11. How Jose said it? Most people stay in a relationship because something is better than nothing. And I done heard people actually say that, Wiz. Number 11, something is better than nothing. How you feel about that?
It's true.
Oh, and look at what Rivera said. He said that's when domestic violence sets in, the fear of the unknown. Yeah, and I done seen in close quarters and friendships where when it comes to domestic violence, I just don't play that, man. It's never a good reason for it.
No.
And we just gotta do better. We just gotta do better, both men and women. Because I saw a video I was gonna send you too. That was gonna be my wild card topic, but I couldn't get it off of TikTok quick enough. Where this girl was speaking in a foreign language, and then she just decked the hell out this guy, knocked his glasses off and everything, man. Your family shouldn't have controlling part in your relationship, whether you like it or not. Reggie, I think the reality is, like, if you close to your family will affect some of the things you do. And I can say I'm guilty of that too, because me, I feel I'm an upstanding man and role model, right? So when my daughters bring around someone that I feel doesn't fit the mold, not of being me, but at least being in the lane of something productive, I'm gonna have an issue with it. Doesn't mean it's gonna stop them from being together. It just means it's gonna be, rough terrain, in between the families. And when the family's beefing, is anyone ever really happy? You gotta ask yourself that. So if you close with your moms and pops, you don't want to let your moms and pops down. If you close, and it could be an auntie, or uncle, or grandfather, you never really want to let your family. I never wanted to let my family down. Wiz, how about you?
Yeah, I want my family down.
Yeah, like nobody really wants to let their family down. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you won't have to worry about finding someone else. Listen, and we're gonna use that the road to topic number 2. Is a whole pass needed in a healthy relationship, ladies and gentlemen? And we got the wild card coming up in about 8 to 9 minutes, so get your topics ready. So when she just said, "Oh, if you're doing what you won't have to do, then you don't have to worry. Everything will be all right." That's not always true. You could be doing everything you think perfect, and then just that one day might not be feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? And it leads to a bigger problem. There's always going to be someone better than what you have. Wisdom is knowing that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And you know the funny thing? The grass could be greener on the other side, but you got to ask yourself, why is it greener? You know what I'm saying, Wiz?
Think
Why
about
is the grass greener? If you're not tending to your own yard, of course your grass ain't gonna be greener. Hello?
That's right.
Lady
That's why
D
I look
said,
at it.
Lady D said, you will be unhappy, and that will lead to other things. And I agree. I need an honest vote, ladies and gentlemen, from y'all right now. So for y'all that say yes or no, is a whole pass needed in a healthy relationship? Y'all just put it in the comments right now. Yes or no? Sometimes you have to set limits with family when it comes to your love. I agree 110%. And one thing I learned, and Wiz, jump in here, man. Don't just be looking at the stars behind me. What are you doing? Dion is all right, man.
I'm being honest.
Jose, I agree with you 110%. And what I had to learn later on in life, and I'm glad I learned it early as well too. Sometimes you can just become you and your partner too fast and too quick, and you just kind of block everybody out. That's not always a good thing. But what I did learn is when you got to a certain time put in, a certain commitment, when you talk about your immediate family, it was you, your significant other, if you have kids, and then your family members. And sometimes, like I said, I am tough on my kids about certain things, but I don't let me be the deciding factor. I try to put things in the world so they're aware of it. And if it happens, you can be less surprised about it. That's why you have to research to see if the grass is greener. And how do you go about researching that? I mean, you want me to hop over the fence? Hop over the fence? Can I come back? Is that whole pass, Wiz? See, I think that's a yes to the whole pass, Wiz.
No.
What? She said I gotta research to see if the grass is greener.
No, that's okay. When it's to me, I take it back like, okay, you want to touch that stove? Keep on touching that stove. You don't believe it was hot? Then touch it.
Listen, the stove could be hot. You just gotta put on the oven mitt, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad because I got on the oven mitt. Red said no. She said no to the whole pass. Anybody else saying no? All, not at all, not at all what? Who said yes to the whole pass? Anybody saying yes? Lady D saying no.
So there's part of this thing I'm gonna read right here where it says, are women more likely to get bored in a relationship? And this is why I came in with the whole pass idea, ladies and gentlemen. It's confirmed what I've seen in my patients for years. A sexologist and a therapist specialize in questions, desires that vice XYZ. Women have a tendency to get bored faster than men in monogamous relationships, ladies and gentlemen. And when they do, what happens to the men? It says the results of a 2006 test, German study, while 60% of women want to have frequent sex at the beginning of a relationship, in 4 years, that figure drops to less than 50%, right? And in 20 years of that relationship, it falls to about 20%. The libido of men, on the other hand, generally remains stable throughout the duration of the relationship. What are we doing? If I come home and I can't roast the turkey, what are we doing, Wiz? What are we doing? Right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching our Access Radio Behind the Enemy Lines.
I'm gonna tell you what they doing now.
What they doing?
They mad at their guys because they playing 2K or watching football.
You know what? I think
they're not turning into their garden.
I think they happy that you confused and playing 2K and all that other stuff, so you can't focus on what you might be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I think they happy. They trying to keep you extra busy. I heard that too, but I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm not saying in a relationship to feel miserable, I'm moving on. I agree. You know what I'm saying, Tammy? Because it will both be cheating. No. Now, see, when you get to the hall pass is an agreement between both parties. And I feel that if you're going to have a hall pass, it's both of us get one. You know what I'm saying? Male and female. I'm not just being greedy for the fellas. It's not about the fellas just going out and having a good time. That's not what it is. So the hall pass would have things that could help you. You know what I'm saying? And there's, of course, a study that I read, and it's called, So Is It Ever Okay to Have a Hall Pass? It was in news.com.au, and it was by Body and Soul, 2023. This whole thing that they put together, it gave you kind of the ins and out of maybe yes, maybe no, right? So, Wiz, do you think there's any benefits to having a hall pass? Can anybody put a benefit in the chat room about having a hall pass?
There's no benefits to me.
Oh, Reggie said all things that glitter ain't gold, but they are pretty.
There's no
Dion losing, yeah. Must be the mousy. Listen, we knew that Dion was going to struggle today with Oregon. Oregon been putting up, points for a long time on teams, man. Purdy, producer P said, hell no. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all one that they talked about, and like I said, they talked about it being an agreement, a commitment, an understanding between both parties in the relationship. So it's not cheating. It's not I'm gonna go do whatever I want to do. It's not that. One of the benefits it did talk about, and y'all tell me if this is a benefit or not. A whole pass can create new memories and experiences that you could bring back to your relationship. What do you think about that, Wiz?
Yeah, memories. But if you have to have that type of memories, then why? That's like having a double wife. The saying like that.
No, you're not having a double wife. See, the understanding.
No. But I'm just saying, if you having a hall pass and it's having you remembering the stuff that you used to do with your previous wife, right?
See, Tammy, now, if most women do what Tammy do, you know what I'm saying? That's why this is important. She said, no hall pass, I will stay on my game. We need you to stay on my game. You know what I'm saying? Lady D said, a million lies told. I don't know. That's what it says in the reading. That's why I give it to y'all to go back and read, and we could talk about it again on the next show. You know what I'm saying? XYZ. I don't know. Could I go out and learn something from, Diamond at the Players Club? You know what I'm saying? And come back and try something new. What happened? It's a possibility.
Yeah, exactly. Then you like it, then you keep on coming back. That's what Lady D said.
No. Yeah, you can't keep going back. You can't. The whole pass, that's one of the rules. I gotta have rules to the whole pass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have rules to the whole pass. Some of them ain't pretty. Well, who ain't pretty? In a stale relationship, a whole pass can ignite and then spark it again. Thank you, Reggie. At least somebody has something nice to say about the whole pass.
I'm
When
just
one of the
saying.
individuals is slick and is near death, provides the opportunity. Now that's real love. I agree. I agree. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6:15, so we're gonna go into the wild card topic. Let's get the wild card sign and the wild card beat in here, and then we're gonna get back to this number 2 topic. No, keep that shit on the other side. Wow. Okay, producer Pete. Like, cuss. You don't want to learn. Y'all want me to learn because y'all know, see, because y'all lose the attraction. Y'all the first ones to do it. So y'all out there getting that whole pass. Instead of sneaking off with your work husband, you know what I'm saying? Just actually use a whole pass. Then we know what's going on. You know? If y'all got any wild card topics, y'all can put them in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. While we wait for the beautiful music to come in with the whole pass.
The whole pass. The whole pass.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole pass.
We'll go to the wild card. I'm at the wild card. That whole pass got me in so much trouble. I'm thinking about the wild card.
No, see, no.
The wild card. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the wild card is where we talk about topics that you might want to talk about for the next 30 minutes or so. Go ahead, throw them out there. Number 2 was also, but I'm ready when you ready, Al.
It's the whole pass. It's the whole pass. It's the whole pass. Whole pass. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Because of the whole pass. Because the whole pass.
Oh, you are a mess. This guy here talking about it's the whole pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the wild card segment, so y'all can just throw different topics in the chat. We're gonna continue to talk about also the hall pass. A hall pass is like finding a new porn video. Well, it could be, Reggie, if you believe it. Before we go, continue talking about that and read these comments. A young man told me yesterday. I asked him, if you had a wild card topic, what would it be? So I didn't make this up. He said, and I quote, when will women learn to celebrate men on a daily basis? For example, say you make up the bed when you don't usually make up the bed. Usually your wife make up the bed, you know what I'm saying? But she leave out and you make up the bed and she come home and you waiting to get that phone call like, baby, thanks for making the bed, man. That was a beautiful thing, but you never get that call. And you got to be to the point where you call him, be like, yeah, you saw the bed? You see what I did? Will women ever learn to appreciate a man daily? And will women ever be like, because when we do it, it's like, and this is what he said, and I quote, when they do it, we supposed to praise them. Oh dear, yes, thank you. You made the bed. Oh, I love you. But when we do it, well, that's what he's supposed to do. How you feel about that, Wiz? Is that real?
Yes, that do be happening. I hate that.
Well, the sick partner.
Why y'all be saying that?
Terminal illness is an exception as recognized. No, terminal illness is definitely, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you need a whole pass for that. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? But
you got a waiting list. You might have a waiting list.
Y'all on here, ladies, will y'all give us daily love when we need it for the things that we do and not just like, oh, he's supposed to do that. He changed my tire. Oh, he's supposed to do that. He carried the groceries. He's supposed to do that. He's a man. Oh, Lady D said, a man will never accept this woman with a hall pass. I don't know. I think I could. Another million lies told.
Not me.
Oh, Lady D's on the road today, Wiz.
I'm saying, nope, I wouldn't be able to. Mm-mm.
It's a whole pass. It's an agreement. See, that's why you have rules during the whole pass as well. Just do the bed together. We talking about times when a man does something that the woman don't expect him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I cleaned the gutters. Is she gonna say thank you? She gonna say no. Look at Wiz making the bed, ladies and gentlemen. He's making the bed. So some more on this. It said it can also offer the opportunity for, sanctional sexual exploitation. See, when you get the hall pass, it's sanctioned. It's okay. It's not for everyday use now, and it's
How far
definitely not
can you
every
go
6
in this
months.
hall pass? How far would you go in this hall pass?
But you get to make the rules. You and your partner get to make the rules. So I'm gonna ask you in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can put in the comment too. What would be your rules in your hall pass? Men are appreciated every day. Some just don't like the way the appreciation is given. Look at that. They shooting us down already, Wiz. You just couldn't say I appreciate you. You had to just make it, take it or leave it. No, we don't want to take it or leave it. We wanted to feel like we're getting our flowers. Like when we give you your flowers, we can't just throw them on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna like them. Am I lying, Wiz?
You ain't lying.
Come on, man. The young man just asked me that question. When would men be appreciated? And not just on Father's Day. The rule ain't no hall pass over here, bro. Come on, Red. Can we imagine for a minute? Can we just be creative for a minute? This might save a relationship out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hall pass isn't an open relationship. You got to remember that. See, look, you got us rose. That's what I'm talking about, Wiz. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy you got your flowers, bro. I don't know what I got something over here. It ain't really flowers, but you know.
Give my flowers.
Yeah, they definitely give us the fake ones.
Because I made the bag.
It was once said that men can't go backwards sexually and women can go backwards in lifestyle. Is that true? What you think about that, Wiz? That's a deep one. Jose, what you think about that too? I like that one. It happens once, it will possibly happen again. Trust is tested. Reggie said that a minute ago, but now this is Jose. He said it happens once, it will probably happen again. Trust gets tested when certain events occur and behavior gets questioned. I agree, and it talked about that, and that's why I said, what would be the rules in your hall pass? You know what I'm saying? Hall passes can be less. It can be a lesser of the two evils when you count three. So you got either a hall pass, divorce, or cheating. Which one you choose? Men only appreciate after brunch. No, if I have to share you, you can't go. But if you can't handle the load, after 4 years, you looking to tap out anyway. So we're going to start treating these relationships like running back contracts. That's what we doing with.
As long as it ain't Saquon. As it ain't Saquon, yeah.
You're going to watch him out. Zeke got cut. You're going to watch him out. Zeke got cut, all right? Hall passes break up relationships too. Well, they said it could if it's not something that is agreed on together at the same time with parameters. So, if you guys had a parameter, what would it be? Vice.com, women get bored faster than men. It talked about that. And then, like I said, news.com.av. Is it okay to have a hall pass? See, some things that we think are taboo, moving along in the future. And to get back to what we was kind of talking about in topic number one, if it makes you happy, if you and your partner are happy by doing this, I say, okay, do it. If it works for your relationship, do it. Because a lot of times we're trying to live up to lifestyles that make everybody else happy, but what's making you happy? There should be an agreement throughout the relationship until the two become one, expecting total commitment from any other than your wife or husband is just uncivilized. I agree with you, Melly Beans. I agree with you on that. So what would be some of the parameters that you might create as rules to your hall pass, Wiz? Let's just call it for what it is. You can't handle the truth. That's what I'm talking about, Jose. They can't handle the truth. Hall pass is allowed for something real for others.
What would be my rules?
Yeah, what would be your rules if you was putting together a hall pass? Nobody ain't got no spicy topic y'all wanted to talk about besides Dion. All right, so the wild card is up right now. But if you agree, hold on. If you agree, well, I was saying a note that's opening Pandora's box. It may or may not. If you agree, the feeling and the emotions will play a different role. Well, see, it could, but once again, if I'm not implementing nothing new, and you're not implementing nothing new, and I'm just thinking I'm showing up with the large cucumber, and that's just enough when I don't know you need more to be added on. You know what I mean? that's gonna push you away from me as well. And then I'm showing up 3-4 times a week, and you like, yo, listen, I can't handle it like I used to handle it. You know, what are the options that men have? That if you don't want us cheating, are you willing to open other options for us to be together and still have a successful relationship? You know, because the love might be there. Y'all talked about loyalty. The loyalty might be there. You know what I mean? But if you can't scratch certain itches, is there a way for us to work around it without us waiting until we hate each other? You understand what I'm saying? And now we at each other's throats. Whole pass can ruin relationships if the rules are not respected. It's the same with an open relationship. No, it's different than an open relationship. When they talked about it in the reading that I did, you know, and that's one thing they really, really wanted to clarify. They realized that a whole pass may be a one-time thing. Now, if you continue to do it, you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? You might get put out the relationship. That's why I said, what would be the rules you would bring with?
To me, I mean, no intimacy, because that's cheating.
It's not cheating if they give you permission to do it.
Come on, man. No,
WIZZ,
that's the no.
WIZZ, if you had that chance to get that Sinai Lathan, and you got the whole pass, you turning it down all of a sudden now? This is what we talking about?
Well, does it have to be an MDA?
See, let me start stuttering. Well, I don't know. I didn't say me. Why we putting me on the spot? No, listen, you got an opportunity.
What about an 8-pump rule?
Who? 8 pump. Okay, you got an 8-pump rule. I'm no more than 8 pumps. Okay, I'm with that. We can put that in the 8-pump rule. What y'all think about the 8-pump rule, ladies and gentlemen?
8-pump rule.
There's no rules because there's not going to be a whole pass. Well, you know, I'm glad that your relationship is going into the direction that, you know, you feel you need to. So have you ever asked your partner if they want one? What if your partner says, you know what, we should have a whole pass once every 3 years? You know what I'm saying? One, because you hitting that 4th year, then drop down.
Hold on. It's supposed to be one time. Now you want to do it every other year?
No, I said every other 3. You know, if I could add a contract, if we're gonna write a contract, you might as well write one.
That's an open relationship.
Yeah, that's not an open relationship because it can't be the same person twice.
Oh, you got her out there. Oh, see, you got me out there looking like a thot.
I'm out there. We're gonna do it every 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We both get to go and discover.
Well, there was Brenda, Felicia, Inez, and Delisha.
Lady D said not the cucumber. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for the men, and I'm happy to hear about this, but you know, we staying strong. We got those needs that need to be met. You know what I'm saying? Both physical, you know, mental, and spiritual. That's what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just bringing different options to the table.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. They can get a massage by Emmanuel.
Oh, hell no. But Emmanuel giving it up. But if that's your whole pass, I ain't mad at you. That's not Reggie said the rules are the same. There has to be rules and communication in both instances. I'm gonna tell you one rule I am gonna put up there for myself. If I did have a whole pass, I don't want to know who the whole pass person is. Never. I never want to know. Cheating is cheating no matter how you look at it. It's not cheating, Talika, if you got permission. If y'all agree that on December 29th, 2024, one night only, you get to use a whole pass. And there was another video I saw where a girl was talking about her friends going on a girls trip, right? You saw that one with the girls trip? Yes. And 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going into the pressure check. And we got something special coming up for the pressure check. So everybody get their phones and cameras ready. Y'all about to see something special. Big Al got something real special for you. Cheating is cheating if you don't know about it and you guys don't agree on it. So if both partners, you can't have a whole pass if both partners don't agree on it. And Whole Pass is a good movie. If y'all haven't checked that out, go check it out and you can find out. I'm done with you and 8 pumps really just getting me started. I'm just saying. He said don't fall in too deep. 8 pumps and you gotta go, baby. Whether you go or don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what Bernie Mac said? You better get yours. I'm gonna get mine.
8 pumps. No, you know what? Being that she said that, 4.
4? Oh, you cutting it down to 4. Nah, I can't do 4. I gotta at least get 8. Set the ground rules from jump and prevent the misunderstanding. See, and that's what this conversation is really here to spark conversation about the rules and communication, because the success thing about most relationships we talking about, what's the number one thing we talk about, Wiz? Communication. Do you need a hall pass for a train? Damn, Wiz, I'm gonna leave that one up to you, Wiz. Go ahead and answer that. Don't keep the people waiting, Wiz. Don't wipe your eyes. Answer the people question. Do you need a hall pass for a train?
Oh,
you just need that. You just need that one person to press the button on the door and everybody just go hop the train. Is that what you call? Is that why y'all cheat more? I think we'll have to bring up the stats on that, Lady D, and we'll dig into that. You know what I'm saying? But as we said in our last show, when we had the other lady on with her video, when she said that women cheat more than men, but they just don't even admit to cheating. So the numbers are somewhat slighted. So once again, are we cheating because we're being neglected for certain things, and not just sex, because there's a lot of other communication that has to happen as well in the relationship. So, you know, I've watched women do it. They know how to turn you to F off real quick. They do. You could be in the mood, playing your music, rub their feet, and they do something that they know gonna piss you off and you don't even want no more. And then they're like, here, you can have it. No, I don't want it now. I want to use my whole pass. Tammy says, hey, wait a minute. Something men change and he can't get up, but a whole pass is not needed. It's time to sit down and talk about spicing up the bedroom. Yeah, that's true. You can. It could be as simple as spicing up the bedroom, and then if your man is happy, then you don't need it. If your woman is happy, then you don't need it. You know. The problem.
Go
ahead, Wiz.
Okay, I say this. Get the lotion.
Get the lotion. I'm tired of the lotion all the time, Wiz.
All right, scented oil.
I'm tired of the scented oil, Wiz. It's bad enough we getting replaced by a robot. Did you see the thing with the mouth on it? Oh, it's crazy. Real tongue and all that, man. We gonna be out of a job soon, gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, hold on. That'll be the warm-up. That'll be the warm-up.
You know what I'm saying? Be the warm-up.
Yo, so babe, warm up while I take a shower.
You stupid. Dang, what's that show that she watched the other day, man?
I'll be the closer.
Zatima. You know what I'm saying? Look, Zatima on board the guy.
Zatima. Yeah, you got the side chick. The side chick.
Yeah, side chick out there. I don't want a side chick. I want a whole pass. I want something I can pull her hair. She could talk back. So I'm gonna read this last comment. We're gonna go into the
I'll be the closer. Call me Mariano Rivera. Huh? Call me Mariano Rivera. I'll be the closer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me be the closer, but at least let me get in the action. The problem with a whole pass is girls and guys don't know their role. You got to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6:30. We're gonna go into the pressure check right now, and we got a special pressure check. So Al got something set up for y'all, so everybody get ready. And then we're going to read the rest of these comments in a minute.
Hey everybody, this is Lady D from Let's Be Clear Radio, and I would like to give a super duper shout out and a happy birthday to my brother Wiz. Wiz been rocking out with Let's Be Clear Radio since day one, and his support has been phenomenal. So I hope you have a phenomenal birthday. Wishing you all the best, and just know that I love you. Thank you for your support. Bye.
Yo, Wiz, bro, happy birthday. Thank you for everything. Appreciate it.
Wiz, what's good, my boy? Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but good vibes since the day I met you. So happy birthday. Enjoy your day.
Hey guys, you know what the vibes is. It's Red Spice checking in. I just want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Wiz. You are one of my best friends. I love and appreciate you. It's really a blessing to make it another year, and I'm praying that the Lord continues to bless you with many, many more years to celebrate. I hope this next year is your best year. Turn up in my city, you heard me, baby. Enjoy your vacation. Paint the town red, but I need you to get some rest and relaxation too. You always want to go. You always making sure that everyone around you is good. I need you to take some time for you, and I hope you get all of that love back. this year, okay? Enjoy, be safe, have fun. I love you. My family loves you. My friends love you. Just in case they ain't send their video in, because you know them. Anyway, I'll see you when you get back. You know how we do. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. Happy birthday to you, WIZZ.
Happy birthday, WIZZ. Thank you so much for all you do for me. You are such a great person. I hope God blesses you with many, many more birthdays to come. I hope He blesses you with all you want in life. And I want to wish you a great day today. Happy birthday.
Happy Friday. I usually don't do this, but you know, Big Blue is doing this thing. Them cowgirls, they trying to come around and do whatever they have to do. But I have to set my differences aside on this day for this awesome man of God, my brother WIZZ. Bro, I love you, man, and I'm just wishing all the best for you. Continue birthday, happiness, and joy throughout your life. It's a special day for you. You're getting older, but I see 25 right around the corner, man. You know, you can handle it. 25 is not an old age. But happy birthday to you, brother. I love you, respect you. Thank you for all you've done for iAccess, man. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for just reaching out to a brother, man, and just saying hi. It means a lot. But Big Blue is coming. Be careful. Today is your day, is your birthday. But after your birthday is over, understand, you need to just cross over, become a Big Blue fan, and call it a day. God bless you, man. Happy birthday.
Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom.
Happy birthday, WIZZ. Have a blessed, blessed, blessed birthday. Vocals by Jamel. Holla. Mwah.
Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Hi, WIZZ. Happy birthday, and thank you so much for letting me be on the show with you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, WIZZ. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday.
Somebody's birthday coming up, man. You know, I don't really like giving birthday shout outs that much, you know, but yo, what's good, man? I want to first say thank you, you know what I'm saying, for coming into my life, man. Being my big brother, taking me under the wing, man. It feels good. It's about to be your time, man. I just want to say happy birthday to the big WIZZ. You know what I mean? You work my nerves, you know what I'm saying, with that Dallas situation that you got going on, but always been a solid brother. You know what I mean? I wish you many more. It's from the Gatekeeper. I love you, big bro. Celebrate your time, your day, and know that, you know what I'm saying, I want to have many more birthdays with you, many more shows, and many more good times. Happy birthday, WIZZ. I love you, and I appreciate you. Peace.
Virgo season. Happy birthday, WIZZ. Wish you many, many more blessings to come, and I hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for all you've done for us. Hope you enjoyed this video collage that we put together for you. Enjoy. Virgos all day.
Hey, WIZZ, man, hold on. Look at, I don't know. Hold on. Let me bring this down a little bit, WIZZ. Hold on. Can we see? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, WIZZ. Got your Dallas cake, bro. He's trying to get it to you today.
I'm so sorry, man.
Happy birthday, WIZZ.
See. Happy birthday.
Told you I was
See,
celebrating.
See, how you gonna make me do this? You know how they be crying in the reality show. They be like,
happy birthday though, big bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Once the rain stops, you gotta come and get this. It's a big cake, man. I ain't doing this all by myself. This is all you. I will not touch it until you get here. You know what I'm saying? To pick it up. So thank you for everybody that took the time out to do a video. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Producer P was making sure she was leading the charge on this to get this done for you. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to celebrate your birthday, brother.
Yeah. So sorry with this whole rain and all that.
Jose Rivera said, salute Wiz, happy born day, my brother. Reggie said happy birthday. He said happy leveling up day.
See, hold on, I got to put the camera.
Talika said happy birthday, King. Hope you enjoy your day. Tammy said, choo choo, happy birthday, train conductor. Wishing you many more blessings. Once. You know what I'm saying? They know you be conducting that train, Wiz. They know you be conducting the train. Red said he crying. LOL. Man, listen, that's good. I told his ass to go to the studio. Yeah, I was trying to get him to come too. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to Al earlier and that said, I got a whole cake here, man. I don't want no problems. He don't listen. I told him to get on. I said, yo paddle over, get in the canoe, man. We can handle the rain. You know what I'm saying? Melly Bean said that was dope. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Those happy tears. She said, Talika said those are happy tears. Groovy said, happy G Day from the that bastard Groovy. And make sure y'all stay on and vote for his song, The Keeper Cut It. And Groovy, make sure you throw your IG in there so they can follow you. Great young man I met through SAE. And his mutual is futuristic and he's up and coming. Don Cherry said happy birthday as well. Buffalo Don. Lady D said, we're gonna turn up when you get back. That's a fact. We're gonna turn up when you get back.
Yeah.
I mean, so you got a good start to it, man. You got the whole Cowboys, every star they ever had behind me. We got a star on the cake in my refrigerator. You know, the New York Nation is not happy with me right now at all.
I'm saying, I'm saying, on behalf of me, Jerry, and Dak, I want to thank y'all.
I'm definitely gonna need a whole pass after this. That's it.
That's your hall pass right there. See, you got your hall pass right there. See?
I didn't get no new experiences out of this one. Not happy to all. Red said not happy to all. Not happy at all. I'm sorry. But like I said, you know, there could be good rules to a hall pass, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just got to be about communication, you know what I mean, on both parties. And like I said, is it really, you know, an opportunity to save a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Is it something you would try? One of the rules is going to counseling. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, you know, if you feel you can't bring it up to your wife that you want to have a hall pass with your girlfriend and you need some support, do it in the counseling session. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a counselor will help explain it in a different way. You know what I mean? Hall passes are not for married couples. That's a yay and nay. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, it's about the communication between the couples. You know what I mean? You got some couples that are swingers that are happily married. You know what I'm saying? But once again, they go together and they swing as couples. There's just different levels to different things. You know, my goal is to have happy, successful relationships. You know what I mean? That's what we talk about on Behind the Enemy Lines, especially men. And a lot of times men are afraid to speak up about things they want to try, things they want to do. You know what I mean? You only live once. I'm not saying go crazy with it, but your partner should know. Lady D said, go away, Wiz. When do anyone need a hall pass? Well, I mean, she said, why do anyone need a hall pass? Well, you know, the women, you know, we've been reading, you know what I'm saying, get bored with men very quickly. Women, tell us the truth. Have y'all been in relationships when y'all got bored? You know what I'm saying? And a man didn't do certain things, you know? And you wasn't able to get your point across on what you needed done. Also, some women, that lady was high. Which one was high? The rose of death. Yeah, that's the rose of death. You better believe it, Kai. Sometimes the lotion don't do it. I agree with you, Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. What happened? These are songs we came up over.
But this is how women go through the hall pass. They do a girls trip.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. I watched the video, And she was talking about her friends, but she was like, one of her friends was like, oh, I don't do this and I'll do it. She's like, well, this ain't the trip for you. She said, when we on girls' time, we on girls' time. She said, us sucking, plucking, everything is going down. We on the girls' trip, and then we get back. I'm not saying every girl's trip that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If your partner don't know, then you're just cheating. And I'm not talking about let's go out there cheating. This is the level of a whole pass where you communicate. Everybody knows what's happening. Everybody's in agreement. If both parties ain't in agreement, then we don't do it. Okay, then we break them and we already know. Or then we go our separate ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. At least we know where we stand. But you shouldn't have to.
It's be a mental. It's usually be a mental. For them, it's be a mental. It's don't be a physical. It's be a mental.
Being mental. All right, well, hold that thought. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this last comment, and we're gonna get into Chucky's Cut. Like I said, Chucky's Cut is brought to you by Better Green Entertainment in conjunction with Our Access Radio, Behind the Lines, and Tug of War. Make sure you catch all our shows. We got That Bastard Groovy coming up with Bad Dream. After I read this comment, there should be no such thing as a hall pass. Wow, cheating is cheating. If you really love someone, you shouldn't need a hall pass. See, you could love someone and not being and not be connecting on another level. So and we talked about this earlier, Don. So would you be willing to leave the relationship if you loved them but you wasn't connecting? Or you gonna cheat and just hope don't get caught? What you think? What you think, Biz?
I'm just saying it's a chance that you might keep on dabbing into the cookie jar.
Yeah, but there is a chance, but that's not a whole pass. That's completely stepping out. If after you had your whole pass and you decide you don't want to be in a relationship, then you got to get out. You know what I'm saying? That's getting out the relationship. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you love someone, but all y'all got is love. Nothing else is connecting. How many of us, and I want y'all to put into the comment, how many of you can stay in a horrible relationship just because you're in love? We talked about that in number one when he talked about the reasons why people stay. Love clouts your judgment. If all you got is love, but ain't nothing else clicking, everything else is miserable, what are we talking about, Wiz?
You have to go.
What happens on the girls' trip stays on the girls' trip. Same thing with the fellas. What happens on the fellas' trip happens on the fellas' trip. Happy birthday, Wiz, from Monte to God. You know what I'm saying? 7 hours late. But we're going to get into that groovy track right now on Chucky's Cut. Make sure y'all go to crowd.live, vote the keeper, kill. Let's get it done.
Penitentiary, hell is what we living in. Battle with the big red, bathing in the sin. I'm in misery, bread and refreshments. Baby, you twisted and thicker than my dreads is. Sex until we slumber, help us make it longer. I let her come first, then I made her come stronger. I do the honors, then come on her bonnet. She want me to be honest. Hella nightmares and terrors, I think all my dreams haunted. This weed ain't mixing with my memories, won't hit my fucking beauty. Dancing with the devil, walking with the enemy. Surrounded by some choppers in a squad car symphony. Conserving all my energy, cause I don't feel like dying yet. Life will get your ass worked like a jerk, pushing paper and leave you in a box, no cubicle. You know life's a bitch. Got my hand on her boob, tongue all in her throat, and her pussy's on my cuticles. Losing ain't never, bitch. We ballin' with a hula hoop. Double WGD, what will groovy do? Take over the world, slay the heroes, burning super suits, killing all the sleuths with the news to beat the pussy loose. Hella nightmares and terrors, I think all my dreams haunted. This weed ain't mixing with my memories, won't hit my fucking doobie if you ain't no fucking friend of me. Dancing with the devil, over walking with the enemy. Surrounded by some choppers in a squad car symphony. Conserving all my energy, cause I don't feel like dying yet.
It is BCF7Z. If y'all don't know, this is Chucky's stalker right here. This is his wife. She been at my house the last couple of days, man. Chucky, you need to come and get her. Ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open. Make sure y'all go and vote. Crowd.live, BCF7Z. And that's that bastard Groovy out of Baltimore, Bad Dreams. And you can check them out at that bastard Groovy, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram. And like I said, man, oh my God, it looked like this one's going to get killed. Oh man, it's been a while since we had a murder up here. But Groovy, man, once again, a great artist coming up out of the Baltimore area. And we're gonna have y'all artists continue to send things in, ladies and gentlemen, so we can have the people vote on it, man. We can have y'all vote on it, man. Oh yeah, this is Chucky's wife, man. She been here for a couple of days, man. What you gonna bring Chucky by for? And we're gonna put it up there, the code for y'all to send in y'all emails. BHLFamily52@yahoo.com. And I want to say thank you to Groovy, man, for taking the guts to send in his music, because it's all authentic. Every beat he made himself, all the lyrics he made himself. He's a dope performer. So we're going to make it happen. Yo, she looks crazy. She got to come to the station. She's not coming to the station, ladies and gentlemen. And she said having a hall pass ain't a bad thing. Some of y'all might need it. Oh no, Red said, oh no, LOL. Yo, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? She escaped from one of those schools around here, and she be looking for Chucky, man. So we're gonna catch a body. She'll be catching the body tonight. So all artists that are interested, independent artists, man, send your music in. BHLFamily52@yahoo.com, MP3 format, you know what I'm saying? Have it right, artist name, and the title of the song. Like I said, our goal is just to turn strangers into family, you know what I mean? So we introduced you out of Baltimore today, you know what I mean? So you're going to say you heard them here first, you know what I'm saying? Continue to pass on the word. If you are interested in being interviewed, you can reach out to me or WIZZ, okay, at same email, BHL52, you know what I'm saying, Yahoo, or you can always reach out to me at Gatekeeper718, or you can reach out to WIZZ. Where at?
On WIZZ, on Facebook, WIZZ, Facebook.
If y'all got topics that y'all want us to bring up, we got topics. And like I said, we worldwide. So we on, what we on, WIZZ? Tell them what we on.
We on stream. Well, I'm about to say StreamYard. We on Facebook. We on what's that? YouTube. We on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I said YouTube and IG.
IG.
And 365 Live.
365. And we got the iAccess Radio app coming up as well. Shout out to Baltimore in the chat. And Groovy, I want another track sent in. Don't be holding back. And also spread the word out to any artist. Like I said, we do interviews. We can have them StreamYard in, and we can also have you live on set. We have a great segment. We got more new things coming up real soon. I think today's topics were amazing. We didn't really get to the third topic with can your list steer you in the wrong direction? You know what I mean? That's another one that we will touch.
It happens to the Giants fans all the time, you know.
Oh, you feeling yourself now. You see, you done had your cake, now you just want to eat it too. You see, that's why you can't honor your word no more. It's guys like him. Anything else you want to say about the Giants since it's your birthday? You want to get it all out?
First off, nah. I just want to say thank y'all to everybody for, for the birthday shots. It's great. I appreciate it. I didn't cry. I just did the rowdy. I didn't want to do the candy burst.
Everybody know you cried already, Wiz.
I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
You're a little emotional.
Like I did the candy burst. I don't know why.
Ladies love the emotion. If you would have came in the studio, you would have cried today.
I probably would have.
You would have cried today. You know what I'm saying?
See, I let the weather cry for me.
You gotta make the storm cry.
I let the storm cry.
You gotta make the storm cry. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I let the storm cry.
Yeah, I hear you. Let the storm cry. So, did we get our rules done for the whole pass? So what rules we got?
Don't do it.
Don't do it? Nah, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm trying to get me a whole pass. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get a whole pass, I gotta move on, man. I'm trying to go Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? My money up right now. You know what happened, Wiz? What happened? What happened, Wiz? I'm going Dominican Republic.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to Amsterdam.
I don't know. Might never
I'm going to Amsterdam, man.
Back.
I got to Amsterdam. You don't want to get spicy. You know what I'm saying? Then let me go get spicy. You know what I'm saying?
Go window shopping in Amsterdam?
Yeah, I'm a window shopper. I'm gonna go window shopping. That's what I'm
red light district.
Red light district. You know what I'm saying? So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back when we coming back?
We'll be back to 6.
We'll be back to 6. Thank you, Reg. Said good show, Wiz. Enjoy your birthday and vacation. Go Giants. That's what I'm talking about. Great show. Love you guys. Thank you, Lady D. We appreciate you. Lady D, you gotta let us know how we can watch your show. I was trying to get it after you went off on your live. And I couldn't find it. Let's be clear.
It's on Twitch. Let's be clear on Twitch.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta go to Twitch. He gonna cry in the car though. Yeah, I know he is, because his grandmama gave him that chain. No hall pass. Oh man, you guys hate the hall pass. I think me and Reggie's the only ones that appreciate the hall pass. Once again, I want to say thank you to Al for everything you do. For keeping us up and running. Shout out to all the shows that are lined up on our Access Radio. Y'all all doing your thing. Continue to do your thing. Better Green Entertainment, what we got coming up, we got the Pink Halloween event coming up in October. That's our first cancer awareness event that we're going to be doing. It's not really open to the public yet, but we're trying to work on one that is open to the public, so we're going to keep y'all posted. Next show, we'll probably have some pictures to show from our last Pink Halloween. Talika, thank you. She said great show, Wiz. But there's a difference between season and a whole pass, Wiz. There's a difference. We got Pink Halloween coming up. I think October 20th is our tentative date. If Orchard Beach is open for the Cancer Walk, we're probably going to put together a team for the Cancer Walk too. So if you guys are interested, y'all can get down with our team. I think it'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? For us to just walk, you know what I'm saying? Kick it, spend time with the ones that you love when you can. Don't wait until somebody is unable, you know what I'm saying, to be here. Give them their roses while they're here. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time together. Topics today that we digging into. Are you with me because you love me, or you just need to survive? People, get happy. Don't be surviving, okay? Don't be, I'm a survivor. Don't do that. And if you want to read, where I got some of my information from, go ahead. Reasons why men stay in relationship with women they don't love, out of blonde.com. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check it out. Is a whole pass needed in a healthy relationship? You know what I'm saying? I still think, keep it on the deck. You know what I mean? Nothing is above reproach, I don't think. We could talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys come through, hey, might happen. I might have to need that, I still love you. I just gotta find out what it's about. Lady D said absolutely. And like I said, there was 2 great topics that you can go and read up and find them on. Talika Green game will be streamed on. Talika has a game getting streamed on News Sports. Okay, so go check that out. That's also brought to you by Better Green Entertainment as well. New Sport Update game will be streamed on. Red got a game getting streamed on too. Once again, we thank y'all for checking out Behind the Enemy Lines. Monte says shout out to WIZZ and the Gatekeeper. What's I don't know which one that is. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Enemy Lines. Make sure y'all know every other Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Ain't nothing else moving in the city except Behind Enemy Lines. I'm the Gatekeeper. That's my partner.
What's up? This is WIZZ.
We can't stand each other, but for the next 2 hours, we going to get along. Peace.
Go Cowboys.
Let's go Giants.
Love y'all.